Welcome back, fellow knights, to another glorious siege battle. We are playing Rome Total War Rome 2, but this is a DLC. This is Empire Divided, and this siege tower is having a little bit of a freak out. What is going on here? What is this? How is this even possible? Who has the strength to push the siege tower like that over and over? Anyways, this is gonna be Rome taking back Rome against Rome. Now, it is a little bit of a Roman civil war. We've got Palmyra, which is like Eastern Rome. They have taken over the capital, Rome, and now like central, like Rome is taking over Rome. That's a lot of Rome going on. But yeah, no, this is a really great battle. It is a hard fought battle between these two teams. Nobody wants to give up an inch. Nobody wants to give up. It's just from start to finish. It is a gruesome, no mercy, just no giving up battle, and I think you guys are gonna really enjoy this one. So I am one of the attackers here, and my army is actually more of the, like, I'm going with more quantity rather than quality, and I had the honor of being the first one to push in and being a bit of a meat shield and kind of just, you know, absorbing a lot of their arrows. At least that was the initial plan going into this one. We did spawn over here. We have to cross the bridge, so it is taking us some time to get across here and prepare our forces for the assault. Moving up my artillery, trying to get that. I think I'm going to move it up right here, and we're going to go for these walls. We're going to put a breach right in these walls, attack all along this wall, and we're going to push together. Now, I don't know if you saw it, but you see them right there? They just disappeared, but there's some enemy cav kind of flirting over here on the flank, so we kind of had to watch out for that. But yeah, Mr. Brunswick is joining us. Mr. Brunswick is going as the reserve force. He's got mostly just quality troops. So yeah, he's going to be able to be like the last push to overwhelm the enemy with our really skilled forces. And then Nico also has a pretty solid force here, and he will be joining me on this assault right away. So that's kind of the strategy going into this one. I've got the honor of the gate, very challenging places to attack, but Nico will have this long stretch of wall. And there's less arrow towers over here. That's the reason why we wanted to go for this wall, is because there's a lot of area to attack, and it really spreads out their defenders thin. Now, we could have attacked from two different sides, but we really wanted to just push together and try to overwhelm the defenders here today. Now, Palmyra, again, they've got 3 armies, so they're equal in terms of army numbers. So Palmyra, of course, they get less money because they're defending. But Palmyra, in case you didn't know, they've got really good pikes and really good archers. So they're actually a fantastic defending faction, and it's going to make this very challenging. And also, this is kind of cool. Look at this. This unit is down to they're down to 149 now of troops. And how are they dying? Well, the siege tower. Look at the range of this the scorpion here. Look at that. I love the scorpion on top of the siege tower. That looks really cool, and it's actually pretty effective, especially with this unit since it's like stacked up. And like, you know, there's like one little group here, here, and here, so it's easier to like pierce a couple troops as the bolt is flying through, the scorpion ammo is flying through. But yeah, he's done a lot of damage to this unit. That's a great, nice early start. The balance of power is pretty much even, which is not great for us attackers. We want a little bit of an advantage, but we'll see what we can do here. And this is the start of the assault, guys. My artillery is in position. I'm going to try to knock down as many walls as possible and just try to overwhelm these defenders. Now, the rules for this battle, pretty standard rules. It's max 4 range, max 2 pikes, and max 1 artillery. Another thing I wanted to mention is that this battle was streamed live on my Facebook page. If you want to watch the live version, check out my Facebook page. And all the players that you, all the like opponents that you see here are my subs. They were in my Discord chatting, using strategy as well. So it's a bit more fair. as we are also using Discord to communicate. But they're really cool guys, and yeah, if you ever want to take part in these streams, in these battles, just join my Discord. It's that simple, and look for the Steam, or I'm not Steam, but Stream Waiting Room, and that's how you can get, you know, I'll try to swap in as many players as possible into these matches. Now, sieges do take a long time, so I only play about 2 to 3 sieges a stream. But I will try to get as many people in these games as possible. But yeah, check out the Discord. It's really good fun, and it's awesome to talk to my subs and just hear how much they enjoyed the battle or how excited they are. It's a really, really nice feeling. It's just so cool that so many people are, you know, into my videos and into, you know, just playing some epic battles. It's really a humbling thing, and just it motivates me more than anything. Like, I'm just super pumped to just keep playing battles and more battles. But look at the siege tower getting littered with arrows. That is fantastic. That's really good. That's them wasting their ammo on the siege tower rather than the infantry. That's what we want to see. But as soon as they come off the siege towers and start fighting on the walls, they are gonna feel the pain of those archers. And now we're starting to see a lot more of the Palmyra faction. I am pushing 2 siege towers up here. I was having some issues. It's Rome 2 for you, man. They just, you know, they don't want to listen. I'm trying to get these siege towers on the walls, but they're just not having it. I do have the, man, I forgot how to pronounce it. Vigil? I don't know, but these are like the riot police, essentially, of the Roman society, but they're not very good, but I'm setting them up first. All right, here we go. Vigils? Not vigils, that's not right. Anyways, we got my swordsman charging in, and this is like the first breach. Also, Nico has charged in as well. So we're pushing on this defense, you know, trying to push as many different spots as possible to stretch out their defenses. They've got armored swordsmen, and then we've got some cohort here from Nico. Look at the gold helmets. That's very cool. Yeah, so the units are going to look a little different since it is later on in the empires, you know, later on in the, you know, it's the older Roman Empire, while they're much bigger and stronger, and they're divided between different factions. So you're going to see a lot of cool different units, and it's a nice change from just, you know, standard Rome 2. And hopefully we can do more DLC battles like this in the near future, just to spice it up a little bit. So yeah, I'm really trying to push for this gate. I've got as many forces as possible. I even have a ram, but I don't really plan to go through the gate. I'm just trying to keep the defenders on their toes. Back over here, I do have 2 siege towers, again, having issues. Finally, they decide to get on the wall, and that's going to be a nice help to be able to surround these soldiers up on the wall. And hopefully we can overwhelm them quickly and get them off the wall, and we can use this wall for our archers. Now, there are already spraying down with these Hammond archers. These guys, yes, they're wearing dresses, but they are very good. Very, very, very good. They do a lot of damage with their bows. I think they also have spears, so they can do well against, you know, defending against cav and stuff like that. But they're getting some good hits on my Roman infantry, and I've got more reinforcements ready to scale the walls and join this fight. Oh yeah, let's do it. So let's go back over this way, turn on the HUD, so we can see what exactly is happening. Nico's still committing more and more forces, taking on some gladiators. Very interesting there. Gladiators, lots of arrow fire coming down. And that's what I was talking about. These archers are just ruthless. Look at all these bastards just crushing, killing a lot of these cohort. But I think Nico's pushed back a lot of armored swordsmen. Ooh. Thankfully, a lot of arrows are just hitting right here. Watch. We'll wait for the next volley. What? There it is. Yeah. A lot of them, I'd say about 40% of them are hitting the wall. The rest are like going overhead or landing their hits. So it's not too bad in terms of casualties for Nico. But yeah, he's just going in, man. He's going in with everything he's got. He's trying to take these walls. He's trying to reclaim Rome. Awesome. And my troops are already breaking, but these are like the firefighters of the Roman society. They're not exactly trained soldiers, so that's to be expected. Now I am getting hit hard with arrows as well, but look how gruesome this fight is. I want to zoom in here. I love the wall battles because it's just so like in your face. Oh, yeah, get the standard bearer. Oh, my God. This arrow went in this guy's shoulder. He didn't even flinch, man. He's just in the fight. He doesn't even care. He's got blood on his face. Big disgrace. All right. but he's fighting the good fight, man. And I'm just constantly pouring in more and more troops. You can see, look at this. Scale the walls, men. Keep pouring in. Don't surrender. We will take back Rome. It's just awesome, man. Oh, nice little sally out there. Okay, so let's do some slow motion. Nice little move by the enemy, sallying out some cataphracts. I divide up my archers, so he has to make a choice on what archers to kill. Now, because of that, he decides to retreat because he notices that, yeah, I'm sending in my equite cataphracts into this fight. So he's going to fall back, which is a smart move, but he played his part. He distracted my archers, and now they're going to not be able to fire. But look at what's waiting for me in the streets. Look at all these troops. Lots of pikemen. They brought their max amount of pikemen for the rules, which is 2. But I feel like every single pike is facing me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are these pikemen here? No, these are swordsmen. But we got 4 out of the 6 total pikemen over on my side, which is really scary. And my strategy going into this one is just take the walls, make the archers use up a lot of their ammo, and then get my archers up here and fire down at these pikes. I am not going to charge down and face these pikes. There's no way. But I've kind of taken this wall here, which is nice. We're making some good progress. My archers are now supporting the fight as well, just firing over the walls and trying to go after their archers. Let's see if we can get a volley here. They're returning the favor, though. There we go. Let's see if we can land some good hits. Here we go. Yeah, that's so awesome. So we're softening up a little bit of archer battle there, but this has been a gruesome fight, really tough fight. We're gonna get another breach open here. Boom, there it goes. The walls of Rome fall. I only like to see the walls of Rome fall when they fall to Roman men. But yeah, we're gonna be able to push through here pretty aggressively. We just gotta watch out for these pikemen. Imperial pikemen too, very, very nasty pikes. Little fight that happened there, but looks like Nico's having a lot of trouble taking these walls. He's doing the best he can, but it's really, really difficult to take walls in this game. It's in any Total War. Taking walls is especially when the defenders put up one hell of a defense, and there's some artillery breaking through there. I assume it was trying to get this wall here, but once again, right over the wall. But yeah, I think he's trying to knock down this wall. And look, the men are cheering as they break the Roman soldiers. And there we go. I tried to charge in my cav. Okay, so let me do slow motion here. I went in with the cav. You see him right here. I was going to try to sneak by these pikes and get to these archers. It was going to be a suicide mission because I don't expect my cav to make it out, once they're so far deep in enemy lines. But they just, the pathfinding was a little buggy. He saw it coming, so he moved his pikemen. I'm trying to get my cav out of there, but they're just not listening. And he does a good job of holding up my cataphracts with his cataphracts. Eventually, he pulls out, and that's going to give me an opportunity to finally get the hell out of this breach and save my cataphracts for another time. More artillery firing over here. Again, we're trying to kill these troops. Basically, we're trying to kill the troops here, and before they can notice that these men are going to, die. Nice little. Looks like he's sallying out. Let's do some normal speed. Looks like he's sallying out some swordsmen. So we'll be more than happy to face the swordsmen out here. Look at this, perfect for our archers. They're up on that hill. Good shot for the, good clear shot for the archers. And then so we got some cohors. Trying to take them out, but they do fall back very wisely. We're gonna push in though, not let them escape. Do as much damage as possible. Break through the walls, men. You are in the city of Rome. And this is where I'm gonna try to flank around with some of my troops, the cohors. I think is how you pronounce it. I was gonna try to get. I was gonna try to charge the pikemen before they set up pikes, but they just didn't do it. Now we've got this swordsman unit surrounded, and the goal here is to quickly break these swordsmen before those pikemen show up. And now our archers, you see the arrows flying overhead? They're now going after the pikemen. Oh yeah, show your back to us. There we go. Yes, make them suffer. Excellent. Trying to drop their numbers. Again, this wall has been completely defended. Look at this. This is getting so close. 70%. 70% there. If we can just bring that, he still does not notice that we are doing tons of damage to this wall. What? 2 just hit. There we go. Some of the troops already dying there. Oh man, 2 of these walls are about to go down. Oh, come on. It's at 93%. Oh, okay. That didn't do any damage? It kind of just ricocheted off the top. Yes! Oh, yes! So many troops died there. They were not paying attention. And you saw about 100 troops, maybe a little less, just perish. And you see all the dead bodies of the Romans, too, who were fighting up on the wall. But that was awesome. I love those moments when they're just not paying attention. We break the armored swordsman here, and we're going to fall back because he is dedicating his spearmen. Or pikemen, I should say. Pikemen are down to 71. Really, again, focusing that ammo on them. And then we're pouring in here, guys. We're going to commit because he doesn't have any troops set up. He's desperately trying to move in some spears into here. And there we go. Here comes the charge. And we're going to try to break through here. I sent in my cav, but unfortunately the enemy is able to form up a quick defense, makeshift defense. But we are going to try to keep using our numbers here, keep pushing, and hopefully we can make a opening here to just overwhelm and surround the enemy defenders. This looks pretty badass. Look at that. Just seeing all of these troops here. Oof, very fierce fighting going on there. Lots of skirmishing still going on from the enemy. Very difficult situation. Going after my archers, smart move there. So this battle has been progressing here, and it's not looking great. We're still fighting the good fight. I got some cohorts up here against their Palmyra cohorts. But yeah, it's a tough fight, and I am running low on infantry already. But I'm not giving up. I've got some men in the gate. I should really fall them back. I think they actually sallied out some archers. I don't know if you can see the dead bodies here. We missed the fight, but they sallied out some archers. I don't know what was the plan there, but hey, I'll kill them. I don't know if they were out of ammo or what. Now we have the general of Palmyra, the palace guard, moving over to support the fight at the gate. So yeah, it's a pretty tough fight so far. Very tough fight. We've pushed back a lot of the troops here. A lot of the forces here. But we got to do better. We've got to make more ground before they can send in more reinforcements. I think we're trying to open up another breach point, or we will eventually. That's our plan. Trying to make as many breach points as possible. God, these gladiators. So, wait, why are gladiators here? Like, what the heck? Palace guard now surround this unit up here. Archers just firing into the flank of the cohorts. It's a tough situation for these guys, but they just gotta keep fighting. Trying to keep as many soldiers occupied at defending this gate as long as possible. Archers still firing. Oh no, these guys are out of ammo. They've got some spears too. Very nice. Armored archers? Are these mine? Nice. They are mine. I don't remember having armored archers. I've got Roman onager now, just kind of... This is like a speed bump for the enemy. In case they sally out, I'll know it's coming because the Roman onager just kind of watching that. So I am out of ammo. But look at this, man. We're causing some routing here. Some archer fire coming down, trying to take out these armored pikemen. The pikemen are making this really difficult. But this is just a gruesome fight, man. This is what I was talking about when at the beginning of the battle when I said this is just a hard-fought battle. Moments like this where the teams just will not give up on these very strategic locations. We gotta destroy the pikes, and more soldiers, defending soldiers coming in here and unfortunately breaking the Romans' But yeah, we're getting stretched thin, and I think it's getting to the point where we have to really concentrate our forces to break through an area. We can't just keep spreading out our men and attacking as many points as possible because we just don't have the manpower anymore. I think I'm dedicating my last unit of one of my last units of swordsmen over here because I want to try to kill the general. That was my mindset here. I was like, oh, here's the general. Here's the chance. You never know. I mean, it's not looking like we're going to kill him, but if I just keep sending men up there, just maybe I can kill this general. We also have some cav moving out. This is another general over here. He's going to charge my archers. Archers got spears. It's going to sting a little. That's okay. We're holding him back, and now I think we're going to mobilize. Yeah, we're mobilizing cav over to this way. Voice crack there. But mobilizing some cav to try to help over there. But he sees it coming. He's going to fall back. Or he saw it coming, since it's not live. I still have swordsmen. What is this? Yeah, that's weird. My swordsmen are kind of in an awkward spot here, but I think this is my last unit of swordsmen. I'm gonna save them for the most important engagement, which is coming up here. And now we've got the very, very deadly infantry of the Romans here, saving them. I mean, he's had them in reserve. He still has 3 units of reserve over here. This is more cohort. He's also got some pikemen, which are going to be important in this struggle. Artillery, do they still have ammo? I think so, yes. We're moving up the ballista. And we've got this wall at 42%, but what's happening here is Nico's moving up his ballista to get it, like, right in front of the wall there. Yeah, but we're just waiting until the second wall goes down, and then we're going to push again. We actually have a little bit of a sally out here from the archers. We've got some equites charging in. I'm charging in my cataphracts. Just trying to slaughter these guys. Again, these archers are good. They've got some spears. So they're going to put up a good fight. Pretty cool. Pretty cool fight here. For Rome! So we got them kind of surrounded. I'm going to disengage my cav, try to set up another charge against these archers. Once again, the general's coming out here. He's going to charge my archers. I'm going to counter charge. I see him. I see him coming. Let's see if he... Oh, look at this. Our cav's right here. If we can just catch up and get him before... No, he just barely makes it back into the city, and we're not going to charge through there. That's going to be disaster. But unfortunately, more and more of my swordsmen breaking. The general unit, the palace guard are just too good. And my strategy of killing the general just not paying off. So I'm down to mostly cav, archers, and 1 infantry left in this battle. But the balance of power still says we have a chance. It still says we can turn this around, and we will certainly try. We'll certainly try. Because we are fighting for Rome, and we are Romans. We must take back our home. But Nico has moved up his ballista point blank. Unfortunately, the AI will not fire the ballista that close. I don't know why. So what happened here is that Nico had to use the camera button right here. I mean, when you're playing the battle live, it's not cinematic mode. If you press insert on the artillery, you can actually, okay, that's, what? Why am I in this siege tower? What is this? That's not what I wanted to do. That's very weird. But I was going to say, if you press insert on the artillery, you can manually fire it, and that's what he's going to have to do because the AI is just not firing it. There he goes. Boom. Boom. It's a nice little hit there. And now we're charging in. We're charging in with archers first. Got some Roman swords right behind. Oh, look at this fight. That is a cool looking fight. Push in, push. So yeah, again, we're trying to overwhelm this breach point. More and more of our soldiers coming in. This is our push, and it might be our final push. If we can't get ground here, there's no way we're going to take back this city. 90%. Oh, 96. Come on. There we go. It is down. The walls are down. Another breach point open. They've got to quickly run around like ants to defend this wall, and they're moving in very nicely to defend. But Will we push through? That is the question. Will we push, men? Push. Break through the walls. This is my last swordsman over here, just fighting what they can, trying to kill as many as possible. I've got my archers still firing over here. That's good. They still have ammo. I think I'm going after their archers. Fire on the enemy. More troops pouring in. God, this is what I'm talking about. Hard-fought battle. We will not give up. They will not give up. It's tough. Archer fire coming down. Killing these armored swordsmen. He's trying to surround us here a little bit. This is actually my cohorts. Why are they retreating? I don't know. They're reforming. But yeah, this is my unit going in. My last unit. There we go. And then we got some reinforcements here from, I believe, Mr. Brunswick. Fight the good fight. We still have a lot of cav, so we're, trying to protect our back lines with our cav in case they try to sally out. They've got a ton of forces coming out here, and when I saw this, I was like, this is actually pretty good. If they're going to sally out and leave their defenses, we've got plenty of cav to charge into these guys and to wreck their lives. So if he wants to be vulnerable like that, he can come out, but then he's retreating. So that was a little disheartening. I was like, dang, we could have killed a lot there if he just kept committing to the fight. Yeah, we're struggling here. We are struggling, but we are causing a lot of these troops to break. We're dedicating a lot of our arrows over to this flank as well. I think I've got my archers over here. You can see them firing. I got an archer unit over here. They're firing. They're mostly targeting like high threat units like pikemen. And more Imperial pikemen, man. There's so many freaking pikemen. So, I mean, they all followed the rules. It just felt like they brought more pikes than was allowed, because every time we saw them, it's just like, these pikes are making this so difficult. We're finally punching a hole, though, through the defenses. Look we got our reserves back here. We're doing everything we can. We're pushing. Unfortunately, my swordsmen are breaking here. Pathetic. You're fighting for Rome. You should want to take Rome. How could you break? Here comes my cab unit. I'm hoping to find a way around, but he plugged the gap there. So my cab just is not going to get anything done. So I'm actually going to probably fall back that cab unit. Probably doing more damage to my team than actually helping. But there goes the pikes. Just doing damage. Doing so much damage to our forces, our push. You can see the archer fire coming down on these pikes. It's just not killing them fast enough. We need more arrows. We need more. We need more infantry. I think Brunswick he's got one unit over here kind of just blocking this pathway. The rest of his infantry moving to this breach. This is it, guys. This is the game. We either take this or we lose. We die trying. So much infantry here. The nice thing, it's pretty easy to tell who's who. Roman red, and you got the yellow of Palmyra. There's a point of view from up on this hill looking down. I mean, it's not too many men, It's not like it's littered with troops everywhere. You can get through this line. You can win. You can win, Romans. You can push. Now we got Brunswick's pikes in the fight. A good counter pike, Go, Romans, go. There we go. Their Imperial pikes are breaking. This is really good. If only I just had more men. I need more men. We also have a little charge here from the Romans. Again, just trying to put pressure elsewhere just so to keep them on their toes. Brunswick's going to fall back because of all the pikemen moving into position. Here we go. I see a little gap here. I'm going to try to go in with my cav. I mean, it was do or die. I have to go in here with the cav. Let's insert this. That's weird. Let's press insert and watch this, where I'm going to try to hit the flank of the troops holding that unit over there. The enemy charges in their cav, which is a wise decision to try to protect their flank. Come on, fight them back. Hold them back. Hold them back, damn you. But yeah, they're breaking over there. My cav is still alive, though. I get a nice maneuver behind these forces. I got him sandwiched. If we can just get a break here. Here comes more cav, more infantry just pouring in. We're trying to overwhelm. We finally have broken through. The floodgates are open, but another pike unit, another goddamn pike unit moves up into position. And look, I mean, just look at this. All these pikes, man. It's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Now, we actually have some enemy cav that is sallied out. This is a big concern that could affect our assault. And now we also have some Romans. Brunswick sending over his swordsmen. I think he's going to send them over to this fight. We are breaking a lot of their troops here. We just got to keep it up. And I just don't know if we have enough men to break through all these defenders. It's a glorious fight, but it's a bloody fight. All these Romans. Got the general now, the palace guard over here, the one I was fighting earlier. They're dedicating all of their forces they had at the gate. They sallied out a ton of cav on this front. General is out here. We really want to kill the general. I mean, we're going for anything to help win this battle. If we can kill, you know, their commanders, that could be huge, and it could cause a chain rout. Here we go, here we go. We got a general charge. Oh, man, that was fierce right there. Saw the Roman general throwing some pila at the enemy. Now we're quickly mobilizing our cav over here in the back lines. We got the rest of our generals going in to help them. Now we got some Romans who are dealing with these archers outside of the city. So, I mean, this battle is all over the place, guys. Look at him trying to escape. How dare he? So I saw him escaping, so I went ahead and just helped out. I'm going to go help these Romans charge in right in the back. Slaughter those archers, get revenge for all the men they've killed. The fight's still raging on over here. We still have hope. We still think we can break through, but we need a miracle. We need a chain route. Come on. More and more of their troops sallying out. I was glad they were doing that. They were trying to surround the Romans, but these Romans can hold on for a long time. They're really good. And now their backs are going to be exposed to our cav. Now they're sending out another general. This is our chance to kill this general. All of our cav mobilizing. Look at that. So much cav. Kill the general. We have a chance here. We must kill their general. It's a pretty intense fight in the outer part of the city. Look at that. We got another general charging in. Let's see. I think he's going to try to kill some of the troops over here. But I think we have the advantage here, which is nice. I'm using my general's ability to scare these archers, intimidate the archers, cause fear in their minds. Still fighting in these breach points at the same time. Oh, it's gruesome. There we go. We're breaking some of the troops out here. The Roman infantry now freed up to join this fight and to support this battle out here. Cut him up. The general's trying to escape, but he's wavering. This is our chance to slaughter this general. And I think at this point we do kill their general. We don't really get any updates. And we also realized, let me do some slow motion here. This is the point where we realized we're not going to win this battle through killing their men. Look at, we're wavering like crazy. So the only way we're going to win this fight is by capturing the center point, which is way over here. So if we can be really quick about it, rush in our cav, and capture the capture point, we could potentially win by capturing the capture point and holding it for enough time. It's a possibility. It will be really close, but it's our chance. It's our chance to win this one. My God, look how gruesome this battle. You got a horse with no rider, a horse with no name. But yeah, it's gonna be tough. Let's go back to normal speed, and this is when we make that decision. Brunswick's general, unfortunately, I mean, this is ridiculous. These towers, man, so accurate, but his general is down to 8 men. He's got his other cav unit going in as well. I'm gonna also send in my general. I gotta sneak past, what are this, some legionaries? I'm gonna sneak past them. Quickly now. Run, 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 don't stop. Do not stop to fight them. Come on, guys. Please. No! Keep running. So I'm going to try to get them over to that town center. And now we're also trying to send in the infantry as well. Got the general here fighting these guys. They run off. They're terrified. Oh, come on. We can capture this. Anything's possible. Now I'm running through the streets on this side. There's some traps over here, unfortunately. Oh, they actually killed themselves on these traps. You can see the dead Palmyran soldiers or whatever. Yeah, but unfortunately, Brunswick's forces break here. His general's so depleted from the stupid arrow towers. And the rest of his army breaks. And all that's really left is my general. And let me just show you how very possible we could have won this battle if Brunswick's general just didn't break. My God, this is like the worst performance. When you fast forward like this, it's insane. It's very poor. Look at that. It's so choppy. But yeah, I'm definitely outrunning the infantry, trying to go this way. We're very close to this temple here, and we are about to take it. Okay, so we probably would have already had it captured if Brunswick's general was there, right? So we would have had it captured. I could have used my general as a defensive unit to hold back their infantry to buy more time. I think we have to hold it for like 5 minutes, 3 minutes, somewhere around there. But we're decap. Look how fast it decaps. This is normal speed. It's very fast with just one unit. Now you can't capture it unless you have, you can't, like Cav can't capture, so you have to dismount the general, which I do here. Dismount quickly. But then as soon as I do that, I see enemy Cav, and I'm like, crap! Get on your horses! Hurry, hurry! My general's already breaking. They're like, look, men, we're in Rome. Oh. Just barely making it time. But I'm not gonna fight for long. About 30 seconds. So yeah, it's a defeat. It was a really, really hard fought battle, a very tough assault. We did everything we could, but we just didn't have enough men. We just couldn't break through those pikes and those archers. It was a very difficult fight, and it was a costly enemy victory. But I mean, just look at the carnage here. If you look on the map, it was all over the place. We did everything. I mean, especially right here. I mean, there's death up here. I mean, look at the death here for this city. Very tragic. So let's end the replay. Look at the results here. So good game to all the players here. Manford, Frozen, Pie, Bottom, thank you guys so much for joining. So I got 1,168 kills. Not bad, all things considered, since I was like the cannon fodder of the Roman armies. Can't be too upset about that. You can see my army was much larger than the rest. Nico doing pretty well there. Brunswick doing pretty well with his quality troops, saving them for the very end. Palmyra, you can see their kills right here. I mean, it's just a ton. And the Pikes did pretty well. Honestly, the Pikes didn't do as well as I thought. It was their armored swordsmen that just racked up a ton of kills, and their archers, of course. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for today's battle. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys next time on the battlefield.